The contract between the UAW and the Big Three is set to expire Thursday night. Just yesterday, the UAW lowered its demand for pay raises from a 46% increase over the course of that contract to the mid 30% range. In a letter to employees, the head of Stellantis HR department says it has reached tentative deals or agreements, if you will, with the UAW in several areas, including health and safety. But the two sides appear to be far apart on the proposed pay. All the while, the union continues to negotiate with GM and Ford. If a deal is not reached, 150,000 workers could take to the picket line at midnight Thursday. UAW President Shawn Fain has promised that the union will strike if no deal is reached, and economists warn that even a 10-day strike could cost the auto industry $5 billion. Our Michael Sandlin this week has been looking into the union's list of demands as well as the current counteroffers that are on the table. Michael?
Well, Jeff, for one thing, as the union continues to negotiate with the Big Three, the exact numbers of these contracts that they're fighting for have changed a little bit, but the actual demands have remained the same from the very beginning. Now, chiefly, they want to see a substantial raise, originally asking for a 46% increase, but now down to the mid 30% range after weekend bargaining. In addition, they want to eliminate the tiered wages and benefit system, which currently means new workers make about $10 less than their peers on the line. They also demand the restoration of the cost of living adjustment, defined benefit pension for all workers, reestablishing retiree medical benefits, the right to strike over plant closures, the establishment of a working family protection program, fair hours for their temp workers, more paid time off to be with families, and a significant increase to retiree pay. While health and safety concerns have been tentatively agreed upon by Stellantis, none of the automakers have countered with anything close to the wage increase requested by the union. So as the deadline draws closer, it's drawing attention from Washington, such as Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, who says the workers' demands are fair, but all he can do is watch the negotiation from the sidelines.
My sense is they're focused on the negotiation. If anybody is going to weigh in here to any effect from the political system, it's going to be President Joe Biden. I don't think they're interested right now in talking to a whole lot of folks outside of the president. And look, I think we should be trying to avoid a strike, but I also think we need to recognize that if you keep on shipping these jobs overseas, you're going to eventually destroy the automotive industry. And that's I think that's a big part of why the UAW is so dissatisfied. They have every right to be.
Now, we've heard a lot of high-level information tonight, but tonight at 6, we're going to bring it down to the ground level. Earlier today, I spoke to a UAW worker who's preparing him and his family for the realities of living on strike. Reporting in East Toledo, Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.
And you can take a look at the past stories that we've done and stay up to date on the latest developments between the UAW and the Big Three on our website. Just head to WTOL.com.